Support WrestleTalk!
Visit WrestleTalk.com. The Women's Elimination Chamber participants revealed. Jason Jordan sent home from Raw. And Alexa Bliss calls Kurt Angle a sexist. I'm Ollie Davis and this is the 5th of February 2018 episode of Monday Night Raw in about 4 minutes. The show kicked off with a big match for a change, with Bray Wyatt and Roman Reigns cutting promos looking straight into the camera, where the Eater of Worlds mocked the big dog failing so much in recent weeks. Bray, you're literally in a feud based on laughing right now. The two had a decent match, recalling the wonderful Shield versus Wyatt family feud of old, which Reigns won despite the WrestleMania sign's attempted interference. Matt Hardy then appeared to give Bray a twist of fate, while Corey said on commentary, this feud is just getting started. God damn it. A Finn Balor versus Dash Wilder match quickly became Balor and Karl Anderson beating the Revival in a good tag bout. Don't worry though, Revival, DX gave you the rub. Cedric Alexander won a quick cruiserweight tag match next, while Drake Maverick put the division over on commentary. Kurt Angle then revealed that once he remembered what the match was, Women's Elimination Chamber match as Alexa Bliss defending her title against Bayley, Mandy Rose, Mickie James, Sonya Deville and Sasha Banks. Elsewhere, Nia Jax will face Asuka, with a brilliant stipulation putting something very tangible on the line. If Nia wins, she'll be added to the WrestleMania title match. This brought out Bliss to make a very good argument. Why does she have to defend her title in the chamber when Brock Lesnar doesn't in the men's? Is it because Alexa is a woman? You're not a sexy Kurt. Sexy Kurt! You're a sexist Kurt! Sexist Kurt! Angle explained that Brock defended his title at the Royal Rumble, while Alexa hadn't defended hers since October's TLC. But Bliss quite rightfully pointed out that's not her fault. Kurt's the one who makes the matches. Legitimate grievances be damned though, because the crowd did a yes chant. After some backstage tension with Banks, Bayley then tapped to Asuka in a decent match. I now want to see a heel Banks obsessed with her loss last week to win the chamber and then face Asuka for the title at WrestleMania. The Miz and Apollo Crews fought next for the opportunity to be a warm body in the men's Elimination Chamber match. Crews put in a good showing, but Miz won clean, meaning there'll likely be no Intercontinental title match at the next pay-per-view. Just minutes before Seth Rollins and Jason Jordan had their tag team title rematch against The Bar, Jordan had to pull out because of a bad neck. Rollins was a bit of a dick here, shouting at Jason for being legitimately injured, like Seth has never suffered injury problems himself. Reigns ended up replacing Jordan, where the Shield buddies put on a great match with The Bar. The finish was excellent, where Jordan, after being told to leave ringside by Roman, punched Cesaro as The Bar tried to escape the match, giving Reigns and Rollins the DQ loss. A fuming Rollins called Jordan a son of a bitch backstage afterwards in front of Kurt. Hey, Seth, you're talking about a woman I once slept with and never contacted again. Maybe Kurt is a sexist. Angle ended up sending Jordan home, which is presumably covering for his reported very real neck injury, which the Wrestling Observer claimed could put him out for the rest of the year if he gets surgery. Nia Jax was very effectively built up next, getting a video package, a squash match and an in-ring promo, where she said she's the only woman in the locker room that Asuka can't beat, because we don't pay attention to what NXT did. Sonya Deville dominated Mickie James next, but then lost from a surprise roll-up. Absolution beat James down after, so Alexa Bliss of all people ran down for the save. Bliss is obviously trying to make alliances ahead of the chamber match. Speaking of alliances, segue. Elias took on John Cena and Braun Strowman next, with the winner getting the coveted last entrant place in the Elimination Chamber. The match was very neatly structured, with Braun dominating early on, causing Elias and Cena to team up, including a wicked guitar shot, AA onto the steps combo. Elias stole the win though, throwing Strowman out of the ring after Braun had power slammed Cena. Strowman still stood tall, playing up to the crowd by continuing to power slam his opponent after after the match. Awkwardly though, the crowd didn't really seem to care. So that was this week's Raw in about 4 minutes. Vote in the poll above my head to give your rating, where you can choose from in awe, core, average, poor, and bore. This was a really solid episode of Raw with decent pacing and good matches that meant something. This week's Raw is average. Does Vince McMahon care about NXT? Click the screen now for more great wrestling videos.